I've never had a girlfriend.
I believe you. Guys, the stock market has dropped to the downside after hours. Trump has did it. China, he's did it. He's did it. He's talking about the terrorists and all that happy stuff. And it just dropped to the downside. It started off with a little pop, but then it just dropped to the downside right around 4:15 Eastern time. Guys, you know you can trade the market like till you can trade options and puts for SPY to like 4:15 Eastern time. So it's crazy how they dropped it around 4:15 Eastern time. I'm looking at this 15-minute chart, guy. I have to say it was a very awesome trading day. We'll get to this drop in a little bit, but man, we had this nice pop intraday, guys. I wrote in the Discord, bearish below 556.4. If 555 fails, 553.4, 552, and 550 are lower incoming. If 556.4 clears, 559 and 560.8 are higher incoming. Guys, it was a beautiful setup. We cleared 556.4. We cleared 559, all on the 15-minute chart. When I trade intraday, when I alert my my updates throughout the day on my Discord, I use it. It's all based on the 15 to 30-minute chart. It was a beautiful bounce to the upside. We kept clearing resistance level until we had a nice little false breakout setup. When we cleared 566.5, we had a little false breakout. We broke back below it, got a nice drop back down to the 561 area. The market makers were holding at 561 area for some reason. But either way, it was a very good amount of volatility, guys. I am loving day trading right now. It's much better than last year and the year before that, I tell you, with Donald Trump as president. Haha! Speaking of Donald Trump as president, well, I love that he's brought volatility back to the market, but I don't know how other people feel. But I can tell you there's a lot of fear in the market with this drop to the downside. Guys, we got to look at this daily chart, though. I know our president is going to get the credit, but, I mean, look at this daily chart, guys. The bear flag, we broke down the bear flag, back tested it today as a resistance before we got that drop. Its buy went as high as around 570-ish area. We're around 550-ish right now. $20 drop in the aftermarket. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? But I just think it's amazing how, from a price action, charting type of guy, that loves charting and stuff, I just find it amazing how we broke down the bear flag, back tested it as a resistance, back test and go, baby, before we got this $20 drop. That looks bearish. I mean, y'all know it's bearish. We just dropped $20, and we also had a catalyst for it, apparently, with the terrorists and all. But my goodness, it just aligned so well with the bear flag. I love it. Anyways, enough fangirl and Uncle. I mean, come on, guys. This is my passion. I love it. I love it. But we got to prepare for tomorrow. And I'm very excited. I'm extremely excited because the more emotional this market is, the more volatility is going to be, and the more great it is for a guy like me, a sheep style trader like me, because it's going to be wild movements to the upside, to the downside. Oh, it's going to be wild. And I love it. Thank you, God, for all the money we're going to make tomorrow, next week, and for the rest of the year. Guys, I hope you guys are ready for this ride because it's been an awesome year so far. But let's get to it, okay? I have right now support at 549.68. Okay, that's the previous pivot low. That's also a Fibonacci level. 549.68. Okay? If it fails, I have support at 548.5, 547, 545, 543.3. That's a fib level. 542 and 540-ish, all in play to the downside. I recommend us getting bearish or more bearish if we break down that 549.6 level. If we break down that 547 level, guys, I'm bearish if we break down those support levels. All right, but if we are to play a bounce as usual, guys, we need to recapture some lost levels. Let me show you guys an example right here on the 15-minute chart. Oopsies. Okay, You have the levels set up just like in a horizontal line, just like that, based on the levels Uncle give you. When we clear resisted levels, just like that 15-minute chart, you can enter as it clears or after it clears, up to you. But you would want your stop loss below the level. Okay, if you are a bull, you want to see lost levels get recaptured. So if you're playing the 552 level or the 553.5 level, you want to see it recaptured at least on the 15-minute chart. So with that being said, here are the levels to watch if you're a bull. The levels that I got right now is 552, 553.5, 555, 557, 556.5, 558, and 560 would all be targets. Okay? You guys gotta wait for that false breakdown setup. Otherwise, if we lose that 549.6 level, more downside incoming. We got to look at the context here. We broke down the bear flag. We back tested the bear flag. And our president came in and started talking about tariffs and what he's going to do. And the market responded how it responded, and it responded bearishly. If we break down more support levels, get bearish. Go short. Okay, the premiums might be a bit high, but hey, you know what they say. No risk, no rewards. Okay? And do not try to go long unless we recapture some lost levels. Okay? Below 549.6, 547, 545, 543.3, 542, and 540 or lower are targets. If we're above 549.6, do not trust the bounce unless we clear 552, 555, 556.4, 558, and 560. We need to recapture those lost levels. If you guys need more help intraday to really, how to weather this storm intraday, definitely consider joining Uncle's Discord. I will help you guys, all right? Now, triple Q, it bounced. It didn't quite hit the bear flag, but nonetheless, it dropped after market. It's around 460.6. Yeah, 460 once again is that fib level. The 1.236 fib level, 460. If it fails, guys, especially after the bounce we had and Trump, talking the tariff stuff. If we lose 460, that should give us more conviction. All right, more of a reason to get bearish. 460 is lost. 456, 452.8 or lower incoming. 451, 449.6 or lower incoming. We need to lose 460. We need to lose 456, and we are dropping down lower. If we are to trust a bounce, 463, 465, and I have a fib level at 466.5. All those levels must recapture false breakdown style if we're going to try to play a bounce. Otherwise, it's looking bearish to me. And if we lose 460 and 456, down we go. Let's talk about Tesla. Well, Tesla, it's dropping as well. After a nice bounce, it's dropping as well. It's below my fib level around 270-ish. I tell you guys, as long as below 270, I would stay bearish. Trust no bounce unless you get above 270. So 270 will be the equilibrium level tomorrow. If we're above it, maybe we get back to the upside. Go hit, what level I have here? 276 and 278 and 280. But we need to get above 270, guys. If we're below it, I do favor more downside. I do have support at 268 and 266.7. Those levels fail. 265, 263, 260 or lower would be incoming. NVDA. Well, guys, I do have some new levels to watch. It's been looking overall bearish, but now here we are gap down. I do have a support level at 104.6. 106 and 104.7 actually. 106 and 104.7 are the levels that I have. If NVDA want more downside, 103, 100.5, 99, 97.8 are the next targets to the downside. We need the breakdown of 106 and 104.7 to get us down lower. Okay, I will trust no bounce unless we can recapture some lost levels. All right, 109 and 111 all must recapture to get us back to the upside. Otherwise, it's looking bearish. Here is coin. Had a very nice pop to the upside. Very nice pop to the upside. Very tradable. I love coin so much. However, here we are gapping down. Just like with everything else. I have support at 171 and 169.7. All right. If those levels fail tomorrow, 171 and 169.7, 168, 165.3, 164, 161.8, 160, and 158-ish would be targets. But we need to lose 171 and 169.7 to give us more downside. If we are going to bounce, 173, 175, and 177 are the resistant levels that I need to see clear to send us back to the upside. 180, 182, 183.3 or higher would be in play. I would be bullish above 183.3. And here is the VIX. Well, the VIX could change by tomorrow. I don't see this doesn't really show aftermarket action, does it? I mean, it did look bearish, but it could change tomorrow. The two levels I'd want you guys to watch is 20.8 to the 22.5 range. Okay, if we're above 22.5, we are bullish on the VIX tomorrow. And below 20.8, I recommend staying bearish on the VIX. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are looking for more guidance and more help and content from Uncle Charles, definitely consider joining my Discord. I'd be able to help you guys and connect with you guys better with this price action during the day. Okay, I'm limited with what I can do on the YouTube channel, but I do it anyways because I hope that I can bring value to you guys. And yeah, you guys know my levels. Make sure you add them to your charts. And once again, thank you guys for being here. Good luck. Peace.